And in today's video, I'm getting my hands dirty because I'm working on the Hellcat. Stefan, you don't spin no wrenches. You don't do that yourself. Well, today, you guys are about to watch me get down and dirty on my own car. He said the boys are coming. Oh yeah, he was lying. Yo, what's up everybody? It's Stefan here from Mod2Fame, and we are back with another video. And in today's video, I'm getting my hands dirty because I'm working on the Hellcat. We're getting it ready for a really big race event that's coming up in about, what is that, 6 days. We got 6 days to do a lot. Let's start the series now. Let's jump into it. Let's go. Man, I can't tell you how many people I see in the comments saying that, you know, built or bought over built, whatever. Stefan, you don't spin no wrenches. You don't do that yourself, XYZ. Well, today, you guys are about to watch me get down and dirty on my own car. That's right, the 1,000 horsepower Hellcat we about to get started on. About to get it cracking right now. Starting with, I'm removing some pieces here so that I could actually start doing my spark plugs. Spark plugs are a huge thing in these cars, especially when you're making a lot of horsepower, when you're burning E85. It's just like a precautionary measure. So what I'm doing right now is I'm pulling all of my spark plugs because before we start to do all the other work we're going to be doing, I want to check to make sure the health of my cylinders. And a lot of times when you pull the plugs, it's a very good indicator of whether your motor is running healthy or not. So that's what I'm about to start doing now. I already removed the intake box. I already moved the intake, right? And I already moved this guy, which is a coolant radiator, because it helps to get to these spark plugs over here. Now, this car has 2 spark plugs per cylinder. So that is 16 spark plugs. One of the most pain in the behind things to do on this car is change the spark plugs. But we're doing it now, and I'm doing it myself. All right, guys. So 2 of the best things you could possibly have when doing the spark plugs, because you have to unclip them first from the coil packs, right? So this little guy is very helpful to push, right? You could push it and then push it down, and sometimes it'll come off, the little clip for on the coil pack, or you can use this to push and then this guy to push it off. So I just got all 8 off, which is no easy feat, but now that I got that off, I can start taking them out. I can start unscrewing them and taking out the coil packs. So we're gonna do that now. These coil packs, they're quite a difficult job to get out, but now that I got all the coil packs out on that side, I can get the spark plugs out. So we're gonna do that now. So to get your spark plugs out, you're gonna need a 5/8 or 16mm socket, kind of like this one. I use a swivel extension, so that it can give me a little bit more room to wiggle around in there. All right, so let's do that. And I double it up so I can get some extra length holes. Start out with this guy right here. Let's go. Oh, it's a tight one. All right, there we go. So we crack that one. While I'm here, I might as well crack this one. I'm actually gonna crack all of them. So that this way, I could do the rest of it just by hand. Just crack all of it. This swivel socket really comes in clutch, guys. Let me tell you. And then the next thing you're gonna need to always have is this guy, because chances are you will drop a socket here and there. So it's a magnetic thing. See where the socket went? Reach down and I get it, but it sounded like it hit the floor. So let me grab that. All right, guys, so here's all the plugs. I checked them all, they all look good. They look like they all burn pretty nice. They all look pretty clean. There we go. So they'll burn it nice. So that's a really good sign. That's what you want to see, even wearing the plugs. But in the regular car, you can reuse those plugs. You put them back in. When you're making this much power, you always want to change plugs. So what I do is for every 2 oil changes, I change plugs. And I'm usually changing the oil at the rate that I'm racing every 1,000 miles, maybe less. But everything looks good, but I'm still gonna replace it because it's just insurance. I call this cheap insurance. It's not cheap, but it's cheaper than the motor. So, and part of good maintenance means that you get good gas. Good gas. This is not MS-109. I just put E85 in the MS-109 can because I had an MS-109 can. A little extra 5 gallons here, but I need both my hands. So I'll see y'all inside. You know, I'm about to go back in the in-track, but you see the boss man walking up right there. Boss man, boss man. What up, boss man?
What's up?
How you feeling? I actually need a hand too. You going back inside?
Yeah.
Appreciate it, man. I'll grab one, you grab the other. God bless you, brother. Thank you. And we back to the shop. Back to the shop. Just getting some finishing touches put on the thing. Working on some cool stuff for y'all. I'll explain more in detail later. But we got a lot of cool stuff going on with the car, man. Just some, matter of fact, I'll tell y'all a little bit now. Alright guys, so this right here is from your boys at Comp. It's Hardened push rods. Because as you guys know, we rev this motor pretty damn high. We rev it pretty high over stock. So we always want to make sure that, you know, just a little added security measure. The stock push rods are just not meant to do what I'm doing. So this is a little added measure. We changed the push rods to hardened push rods up top. So pretty significant little job, but it's a little insurance, man. So I can continue to rev it up. But so that's done. Oil change is done. We did a full oil change on it. You know what I'm saying? So that's done. Spark plugs, that part is done too. All the spark plugs have been changed. Pulley change. Changed the pulley too. We went from a 280 from ZPE Grip Tech to their 2.75. I know that's super close, but my goal was to just pick up a little bit more torque in the mid-range. But I didn't want to go with, you know, back to my 265 because that spins the blower too fast, and in these conditions all it does is generate more heat, so I didn't want to go that small. Plus I don't think I need it. As you guys know, we changed the sensors on the blower so that we could read how much boost we're gonna make. Just, you know, a lot of progress overall. But I'm gonna let this man continue to work. How you doing, brother? God bless you. Okay, I'm gonna let him continue to work because coming to a close, and who knows, we might even put it on a dyno. But in these conditions, it just doesn't make sense. Dyno in a car, you're not gonna get an accurate reading of power. But you know, we'll know. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. Maybe like an early morning, we'll do it when it's not like right now. It is literally like 90 degrees in the shop. It's hot as hell in here, so it would be terrible. By the way, my guys, I keep forgetting to tell y'all earlier in the videos, Mod2Fame.com, where you can get your merch like this We Out t-shirt that I'm wearing right now. You can get decals like what's on my plate. All of that is available on Mod2Fame.com right now. Right now, Mod2Fame.com. Go check it out. Support, man. Support your favorite YouTubers. Support us that's putting in this work for you guys and bring you this in entertainment. And all we ask is just a little love, man. Show a little love back to us, man. We really appreciate it. But anyway, back with the video. And as always, ZPE Grip Tech really hooks it up. And they put your boy name on the pulley again. And listen, guys, I have no problem. If you want the Mod2Fame ZPE Grip Tech pulley, when you order it, just tell them you want the Mod2Fame logo on it. Then that's not a problem. I'm all for it, man. I'm all for it. Just make sure when you gap somebody afterwards, you open your hood and you show them the pulley with the name on it. All right, that's all I ask. All right, guys, so just left the shop. Got our car started up beautifully, running nice. So next up, we're installing something really cool. We're installing something to help with our charge temps. and it's gonna boost fuel a little bit, but it's a little controversial what we're installing in the Mopar community. Honestly, it's not very commonly used on Hellcats. That'll be the next video. However, what I want to talk to you guys about is, as we've, you know, built up the Hellcat, it's really fast. A lot of times you guys as watchers don't really know or get a perception of how fast cars like this really are. So here's what I need from all of you guys that support, and from all you trolls too. In the comments right now, tell me what kind of car you want to see me race, or if it's a specific person you want to see me race, let me know down in the comments right now. I want to hear it from you guys, what cars you think are fast, and I will try to set up runs with those cars so we can actually prove whether they are fast or if it's a myth that they're fast. So that means, you know, people you know on Instagram that are popular with fast cars, people you know on YouTube that are popular with fast cars, and as long as they are within 4 hours of New York, I will make it happen. We can meet halfway, we'll figure it out, but we'll get it to go down for you guys, just so that we can bring you that straight entertainment value, just so you can see them title fights that y'all be wanting to see. And plus, again, I want you guys to understand what speed is, because sometimes I see in the comments cars that you guys suggest that I run that it would be absolute demolishment, an absolute slaughter, some of the cars you'd be suggesting. And I say to myself, that's a waste of time, I ain't doing it. However, I'm gonna do it, because if you look at videos like this, it's super entertaining. I ran into a homie with a Camaro SS, really nicely done, really nice car, and I was in a Panamera turbo, and his car was full bolt-on and all that kind of stuff. So I'm like, you know, I honestly just wanted to see the car, just and check it out on video and stuff like that. But you'll see what happened. Check it out. I told him, he didn't believe me, bro. I told him, I said, yo, this will smoke you, bro. He was like, nah, you ain't gonna smoke me. I said, all right, hug it. I said, I'm ready, hug it. Huh? I think he said the boys are coming. Oh yeah, he ain't lying. Yeah, so I mean, really and truly and honestly, I mean, I pulled on him crazy. And there are a lot of cars that if I raced with the Hellcat, cars you think are fast would be exactly like that. Sometimes maybe even worse. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make that happen for you guys. I wanna see that action. I wanna see that smoke. I wanna see that happen. And I'm telling you right now, and you guys always say, oh, come to this state, come to that state. If I see enough people say come to this state or come to that state and run, no problem. Soon as Rona is wrapped up, I'll be there. However, I need to run as much people as possible on this current setup because we're working on potentially changing the car up again and going back for even more power. I am going to build the fastest Hellcat, period. I'm going to build the fastest street car Hellcat, period. And what am I dictating by fast? No one is going to be faster than me on a roll, on a street, none of the above. I don't drag race, so you know those cars are the quickest, but I am going to build the fastest Hellcat. I said it, and you can't take it away. And you guys are gonna and rock with me, and you guys are gonna do it with me. And I'm working on some other projects too that we're gonna be introducing to the channel later. So it's just gonna be a hell of a lot of fun, man. You guys are here at a really good time because the channel is transitioning into what I always intended for it to be, which was a build center where we're doing like builds, you know, crazy look goods, crazy power, and explaining to you step by step what that looks like, showing you what we're doing step by step. It's not only going to be a Hellcat, I can tell you that right now. We're going to add more cars to the channel. I mean, as you guys know, we already have other cars on the channel, but the Hellcat is the prevalent one. But we're going to be adding some other cars, some also more like middle of the road cars. Not so like a Hellcat, honestly, at the end of the day, is something that many people aspire to have one day. I want to play with cars that you guys currently have, like the price tag, the power level you guys are currently at. I think that'll be even more entertaining for you guys than showing you this well overbuilt Hellcat. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we could do more. We could do more. And that's what we're going to do. I promise. I hope you guys are excited. I'm super excited. Remember, key takeaways down in the comments right now. Tell me who you think is fast, and I will run them. As long as it's within 4 hours of where I live, I will run them. No problem. That's the key number one. Key number two, you're going to visit Mod2Fame.com and show that love, show that support. You can pick up your We Out t-shirt right now. And then thing number three, share with somebody. Tell somebody. Mod2Fame.
Police reported ahead.
Police reported ahead. Mod2Fame is where it's at. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching another video, for hanging out with me, man. You guys have been supporting and I love it. But until the next one, it's your boy Stefan here from Mod2Fame. And here in this Audi, we out.